Hey guys, how you doing? This is Samuel here. Just to let you know the current reports on the earthquakes right now for April the 10th. And before I go into that, I just want to tell you about yesterday in Orange County. We felt some happening, which was kind of interesting. And I felt it was about 1 o'clock, and so I was looking everywhere to find an earthquake. There was no reports on that. So finally, there's an article that popped up, and this is from the Los Angeles Times, that said mysterious rumble along the coast wasn't an earthquake, as experts said. And when the first article came up, they said if it was a seemed like it was a sonic boom because there was no reports on earthquakes. And people from Long Beach, from Orange County felt it, and now they updated it and they said all the way down from Malibu to Orange County they felt it. And what they said it was basically a sonic boom. And here's that article right here. So the sonic boom around 1 o'clock was felt wide area in the coastal areas between Malibu and Orange County. And they said it was basically some kind of military thing that happened. They were testing out some aircrafts or whatever, and it went faster than the speed of sound. So that's what it was. It was an earthquake so far on that. But this is kind of interesting. Here's one other article. Here it says that earthquake since the biggest in Idaho since 2005, and I guess Idaho has been having a couple earthquakes, and I mentioned that here. But they've come on, Idaho having an earthquake. That's kind of weird. So, anyways, here's the map of what's happening currently. You can see what's happening so far, and let's start over here in Oklahoma. Reason why I want to mention Oklahoma, there's an article that said that Oklahoma has been having like 100 earthquakes or whatever. So every time I'm doing this earthquake report, it looks like it's updating right here. There's been some major tremors in Oklahoma, which is kind of interesting for Oklahoma to be an earthquake zone. But it's been sure enough, it's been happening, and as you can see right here, a 3.7 earthquake exactly 3 hours ago, 3.1, and then 2.8, 3.7, and then so forth. And then in Arkansas, 2.3. That was 11 hours ago. So around here, there's some tremors going on, which is the Madrea fault line that's been helping there. So looking down here in Idaho, this is probably where it came from. That article. It's a 4.1 earthquake in Idaho at about 9 hours ago. And as I mentioned, here's an article regarding the tremor. Uh, it says Thursday released about 10,000 less energy or whatever earthquakes and so forth. So you can see where the earthquake is happening here and right over here in Yellowstone. Now, there was an article that I mentioned before of earthquakes happening in Yellowstone, and here's a little update here. There's been a 2-point earthquake in Yellowstone, and all you know, all you people who don't know about Yellowstone, Yellowstone is where the super volcano is. So around that area, so for them to have a tremor, there was some kind of volcanic activity or something happening. And there was an article that was out. It said basically that the animals are fleeing Yellowstone. And could it be because there's something about to happen? I don't know. But all I know is that there's an earthquake now, a 2.2, and there's an earthquake here, a 4.1 in Idaho, around here. And of course, Seattle, there's some earthquakes here, 1.7, not that big. And then Canada, 2.3. Moving down the coast, 1.1 here. These are little smaller ones here, but Southern California, 2.3. Now, there's been a lot of tremors in Southern California, so like I mentioned yesterday, they said it was not an earthquake, a sonic boom, and so forth. And then down here, come on, let's see if I can get this thing going. Here it is, Central California 1.8. So, just wanted to share that. It was kind of interesting for that to happen. And moving down along here where Chile is, they're definitely having still more aftershocks or tremors. And this is a recent one here, a 3.4. And then they had one, a 3.9 offshore, same place where they had that big one. Looks like its system's kind of updating again on that, so you can see where the tremors are. So that's where the updates on the earthquakes are in offshore in Chile. So they've been having some here as well as the United States. And then here's one offshore in Fiji, 4.4. Now I just want to let you know that this is where the Ring of Fire is happening. So whenever there's an earthquake around here or whatever, it seems like there's always activated on Fiji. So there's something triggering this whole plate area here. Now moving down along here, if you look, looks like there's some tremors happening here in Chile, as you can see, that just happened. And then more in Chile, so a lot of aftershocks. Chile, you can see it right there. Chile, Chile, Chile. And then New Guinea, there's some 4.9 happening there. And then more Chile offshore earthquakes happening, which is probably the same one that they had last week. There's some aftershocks happening. Oh, there's someone here in Greece. I didn't look in the other side of the world there, but there's some earthquakes happening there as well. Here's Oklahoma happening here. Turkey, as you can see. China, looks like China's, there's some things going on as well there in China. San Francisco 1.7, not too big, but something's rattling there. And Oklahoma, a lot of earthquakes in Oklahoma. California, a lot of small ones, but earthquakes. But then the Idaho one, 4.1. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's a 4.1. So that was about 9 hours ago. So Idaho, there's something happening. I don't know if it's with the Yellowstone thing that's happening here, but as you can see, there's some happening there. So let's see, Hawaii, there's some nothing big, just a 2.9 earthquake there. Oklahoma again 4.0 right there. Exactly 14 hours ago, a 4.0. That's pretty big. 4 point. When you get around a 4.3 point, that's getting pretty big there. So you can see there's some tremors happening. Oh, here, this is something interesting to see. This is the Yellowstone here. A 2.0, what I was talking about exactly 15 hours ago. And during that time, there's the Oklahoma earthquake as well. So Oklahoma there. So there's the proof right here on the Yellowstone, Wyoming earthquake is happening. It could be right here. That's what it's talking about. So exactly 11 hours. Nope, a little bit more up there. So as you can see, there's some tremors happening here. So just beware. Letting you know today, April the 10th, of what happened. So could it be an earthquake, or could it be one of these things here? Sonic boom thing, or whatever they're saying, tremors and stuff like that. So, but it's recorded here on earthquake, so it's an earthquake. So just to let you know, something to look forward to in Idaho and Yellowstone. So that's something you gotta really look for right here, especially around there, because we don't want that to happen, because that's where the super volcano is. And we can't imagine what would happen after that. So you guys take care. God bless.